IG, what's going on? Matt Garland here, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Happy Tuesday to all. Hope everybody's having a blessed and glorious day. Welcome to my IG Live. A lot of you guys are new here. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure. Yesterday they posted about the bank statement loans, a tweet I put out about 2 months ago. They reposted it yesterday. And there's been a ton of you who've come over to my page and are all in my DMs. So, welcome to the page, but please understand, I don't answer all these DMs. It is extremely difficult. So, you guys, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? Oh my God. You new? Okay, welcome. IG played me. They didn't let my badges go on, but whatever. All right, so let's talk this bank statement loans, man. Just seen you in JoJo's. I'm right outside of JoJo's right now, BK. What's good? Why you gonna say what's up? Um, Good morning, April. How are you? Uh, Shout out to my brother Beyond Win in the building. What's good with y'all? So I'm gonna let a few more of y'all get in here and see what's up. No, the BX event is not canceled. It's Thursday. We probably sold out. It's the tickets. It was a free event, so tickets is probably gone. All right, so let's talk about this bank statement loans. First and foremost, um, if you guys want to apply for any loans, you can click the link in my bio. Hit apply now. I'm gonna put a special link in my bio when I get to the office in a few minutes, strictly for bank statement loans. That'll be up within an hour. So if you want to specifically um, apply for that loan, you can just click the link in my bio and you'll get it. Or you can text 516-217-2291. 516-217-2291. The number's in my bio also. I don't answer DMs on a regular basis, folks. So please just text that number. My team monitors that. If you have any questions, you can always text that. Be patient. We get to everybody, but just be patient. All right, so let's talk about this bank statement program 101. All right, so minimum credit score is a 640 credit score. All right, maximum loan amount is $3 million. This program is pretty much offered all over the country. You do not need any tax returns for this program. Okay, your business needs to be incorporated, or your LLC has to be um, registered for at least 2 years, right? So there is a 2 year self-employment requirement. Although we are not checking 2 years of tax returns, we need to make sure that your business is um, active and has been active for 2 years. Now, let me tell you guys this. I'm going to stop right there because this is where I see the biggest problem with these bank statement loans. A lot of you guys think because you have EIN numbers, you have a bank account, and you had an LLC that was open years ago, you automatically assume that your business is in good standing. So, you're not in good standing unless you are, depending on where you filed your business at. Some people do it in Delaware, Wyoming. Some people do it in the states that they live in. Sole proprietors and contractors, I'm going to get to y'all in a second. Just please be patient. All right? Be patient. This is going to be about a 20-minute live, y'all. So chill. Be a little patient, y'all. All right? I want to talk about this part of it first because this is very important. All right? And this is for all the self-employed business owners right now. Independent contractors and sole props. I'm going to talk about you in a second. So you guys who have LLCs and S corps, you have to make sure that your business is still active. Okay, check with the Department of States. Make sure your business is still active. In the past 45 days, I've had about 7 clients that did not even know that the states where their businesses were registered or wherever they incorporated at, that their businesses were no longer active because they did not pay their annual dues or any taxes to the state. The states will cut your business off. Your EIN might still be active and you still might have a bank account. You might still be collecting payments or even filing taxes, right? But if the state does not recognize you as an active business, then guess what? Your business is not a business no more. Now, it's easy to resolve, but it could take time depending on the state. You know, like think about Delaware, for example. Delaware is extremely slow. Delaware is extremely slow. They work with an antiquated system. It takes them about a week to 10 days to activate the business once you pay your taxes and everything like that you owe them. And dependent on how long this can add up. Like I had a client, they had to pay over $15,000 because those fees added up over like 12 years or something like that they didn't even know about. So this is very important that you guys who are trying to use this bank statement loans, and if you're self-employed with an LLC, a S corp, or whatever the case may be, please make sure that your business is active in wherever you started that business at. All right. Now again, you have to have it for 2 years. Now for all my independent contractors, right, or sole props, this goes for the realtors, the Uber drivers, etc., etc. You guys, if you're getting 1099, right, with this program, another variation of this program is that we don't even need to use your bank statements. We can just use your 1099s and get you approved that way. Okay? Now, the 1099s have to be in your personal name, not into your business name. Okay? But if they're in your business name, then we're going to use the bank statement. So if you're getting 1099s as a realtor, something like that, and if you put in your personal name, then I don't even need to use your bank statements. I can just use that 1099 and call it a day. All right? But let's get back to the bank statement part of this loan, because this is what this is about. Remember, it's a 640 credit score. The down payment is anywhere between 10 and 20%. Now, obviously, the lower your credit scores are, the higher your down payment is going to be. The higher your credit score, and depending on your loan amount, then the least amount of money you're going to put in. So if you have a 740 credit score, you're buying $1 million property, you might have to put down only 10%. But if you have a 670 credit score, right, you might have to put down 20% to get approved for this program. All right. So the bank statement down payment program, the down payment can vary between 10 and 20%. It really depends on the overall deal, the loan amount, your credit score, and that's overall going to determine your down payment and ultimately your debt to income ratio. Now, how we calculate your income, very important. And I'm going to save this live, guys, so you guys can run this back on your own time. All right? So, how we're going to calculate your income. If you are a business owner and we're using your business bank statements, we can use 12 months of your business bank statements and we can use those deposits. Now, if you are 100% owner of that business, then after the expense ratio, we can use 100% of those deposits. Now, let me say this. Your deposits have to be true business deposits, okay? Meaning, depending on what type of line of work that you in, let's just use, we're on the internet, so I'm going to use digital marketers, for example, right? You guys are using Stripe, PayPal, things of that nature. We can see the money coming from Stripe. We can see the money coming from PayPal into your business account. If you're getting wires from different companies or from, whoever your customers, we can see those wires coming in to your account. This is true verified income. But if you're someone who's constantly putting cash into your account, then that might be a problem, okay? Because we can't trace cash. So now, if you work in the cash business, let's just say like a barber or something like that, my advice to all the barbers, the beauty folks out there who's accepting cash, first of all, stop accepting cash, right? You need to get into some digital, like you got an app called Booksy. Start using these apps where people can pay you, right, from a digital standpoint. Get a merchant account. Get something where your income could be verified, and that way it's going into your bank account seamlessly. All right. Now, if you have partners on your business, let's just say you have um, two partners. Somebody just said they own a restaurant, right? So I'm gonna use you, CEO Quest, as an example, right? You own a restaurant. Let's just say you have three partners. Let's just say you have two partners. Let's make it easy. Let's say you have two partners with your restaurant business. Now, that's 50% ownership, I'm going to assume. Let's just say you're depositing 100K a month consistently for the past 12 months. We're not going to use that 100K. We're going to use 50,000 because you own 50% of that business. Now, we're going to also have to complete a business questionnaire, right? And then on the business questionnaire, we're going to know how many employees, what your expenses are, and then the lender will come up with an expense ratio. So typically, depending on the size of your employees, it could be anywhere from 20% to 50% expense ratio. Long story short, in that same scenario, if we're saying you had 50,000 of income and we do an expense ratio of 50%, then we're only going to use $25,000 a month as your income. Now, your debt to income ratio can't exceed 49.99% or 50% debt to income ratio. Like I said, the minimum credit score is a 640 for this program. If you put down less than 20%, there is no PMI on this loan, no PMI whatsoever. Now, you also have higher interest rates when it comes to these loans. Now, the Journey 6126, shout out to you because you said cash was king in 1985. That is a fucking fact. Cash is not king no more. So, whoever's still operating like that, you need to like keep up with the times. Cash is not king no more. You need to show your money. All right. So like I said, it's no PMI. What the hell? See, I just had a brain fart and I just went on a rant. No PMI on this. Okay. You can do 10 to 20% down payment. Damn, there was something else I was just about to say to you. I killed me with this cash is king stuff. Damn. You got the business partners, right? Remember, if you have multiple business partners, we're only going to use, DTI. Your DTI is 50%, right? Your DTI is 50%. But now also remember with the debt to income ratio, that's also going to determine how much of a down payment that you have to put down as well. All right. So if let's just say the minimum down payment is 10%, but your DTI is too high at a 10%, you might have to put down 20%, 30% to make it work. Now, interest rates. Interest rates are going to be higher than conventional loans. This is not a conventional mortgage, right? This is not something that Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac is going to buy from the lenders. The lenders who are offering this is called a non-QM product, right? QM stands for qualified mortgage. A qualified mortgage is what Fannie and Freddie will buy. This is considered a non-qualified mortgage, so Fannie and Freddie will not buy this loan. So the lenders who offer this, and it's only a handful of them throughout the country that will offer these type of products, these are portfolio loans, meaning they're not selling a loan, they're retaining the servicing. So, and they're using their monies basically to lend to you. So the interest rate is going to be higher than a conventional mortgage. Interest rates on this is going to be 5 to 6%, maybe 6.5% to 7% if you are in that lower credit score tier, right? But if you have 680, 700 credit scores, you're going to be hovering somewhere between 5.5 and 6.25% on a 30-year fixed option. You also have 40-year long-term options with this, and you can also do interest-only payments. Now, the exit strategy on this. A lot of people are going to find, and I'm going to tell you guys this now, right? I'm going to tell you guys this shit right now. A lot of you people who are using this loan are going to be fucked in a couple years. Because everybody's making money right now because we're in the pandemic. But what happens when folks stop making this type of money? When you buying these big ass homes that I see a lot of people are buying nowadays, and they're using these type of programs to get in, right? these rates are high, especially when you're talking about a million, 1.5, $2 million, right? Your taxes and insurance are always going to continue to go up. Okay, so if your escrow is constantly going up and your payment is already high, if you guys who are taking these loans do not get your taxes in order and file your taxes properly, right? So that way you can refinance out of this and get into a conventional loan, you guys are going to be fucked. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it for any of you, okay? You're going to be fucked because you're not going to be able to afford your payments. And then that's when someone like myself is going to come and buy your crib for pennies on a dollar. All right? So, the exit out of this, right? You have to, if you're taking out this loan, business owners, I am preaching to you. I am preaching to you. I am begging you. Please understand conventional guidelines to get to a position so you can refinance. All right? If you are self-employed for 5 years, if you are self-employed for 5 years, conventional will allow you to use 1 year of your tax returns. Okay? So let me break this down for you. You're a person self-employed, you're buying a house today, you're using a bank statement loan because you didn't do your taxes. You go file your taxes for 2020. When you do 2021 taxes next year, and if your business has been employed for 5 years, so you've been self-employed for 5 years, and we can verify that, file your taxes the right way. Show income, pay Uncle Sam, get into a payment arrangement, so that way now you can qualify using a conventional loan. And then now you can refinance out of this and drop your interest rate 2 to 3% and save yourself a shitload of money. So the exit, you guys who are taking out this loan, you have to have the exit in mind when you're doing this loan. Please have your exit in mind. Now, so the bank statement loan is not just good for folks who never filed their taxes. No, the bank statement loan, I have clients that use the bank statement loan because they just write off everything. They may make 2, 3, 4, 500,000 gross, right? But they may show Uncle Sam, I made 20,000, I made 30,000 after all my expenses, and they want to buy $1 million house because they can afford it. But we can't get a conventional loan. So the bank statement loan is just not for the folks who haven't filed taxes. It's for the folks who are using the tax system, the tax code, to the best of their ability. Because let's face it, you gotta love America. The tax code is built for entrepreneurs and investors. But the mortgage system is not built for entrepreneurs and investors. You understand what I'm saying? So these products are here to help those folks get into the game, buy real estate, without having their tax returns, hurt them. Now, as far as somebody keeps asking me about bartenders and dancers. Bartenders and dancers, you're in the cash business, right? So what you guys have to do is we can use personal deposits. Personal bank statements also with this program. We can use 12 months of this. Now, obviously, on the application, we're going to have to put that you're a bartender, you're a dancer, but we have to show a regular pattern of you depositing this cash, right? So let's just say now you're a bartender or dancer and you're depositing $10,000 a month like clockwork. Well, that's a pattern because we see that you're a bartender, you're a dancer, and now your pattern is you're always in the cash field, so it can work. But what I would tell all my bartenders and dancers, and look, I know I can't sit here and tell you guys to collect Zales and fucking Cash Apps and shit like that, but hell, why not? At some point, the bartenders and dancers, you guys can use this program and get to it as well, but why not try to make yourself more of a business at the same time, because you are a business, right? You are a business. So now I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out how to make bartenders and dancers businesses and shit like that. But what I would tell all the bartenders, the dancers, and the people who work in these cash industries, deposit a consistent amount every single month into your bank account, right? Have a schedule of saying, hey, I work 5 days a week, right? Monday through Friday. And let us see those deposits every single month in your transactions, 1,000 here, 500 here, 2,000 here. The consistency, right? And put it into your personal account, and we can use 100% of those deposits to qualify you. So bartenders, dancers, folks who are in this cash business, and we can verify that you're in the cash business, you're not excluded from getting real estate. You can buy real estate with this program. So share this video with the bartenders and the dancers and everybody else who's in this cash business, because they probably don't even know this shit. You just got to come up with that down payment and the closing costs. All right? Now, another thing I want to tell you about this loan. Another thing I want to tell you guys about this loan is rental payments. Every lender that offers this program is going to want to see that you are making rent payments. It can't be in cash, please. You have to be paying with a check, okay? So for those of you who are renting right now, you're renting from your mom, your dad, your landlord, the management company, whoever. Stop paying your rent with cash. You're fucking yourself when you're trying to get these type of programs done, because we can't verify it. And if we can't verify your rental payments, then we're not going to approve you. So make sure that you are, and what I would do, okay, if you're renting, you can put your rent on your credit report now, okay? Put your rent on a credit report, so that way every single month is being reported to your credit, okay? And now we have that proof. Plus, you're paying for it. If you're paying for it with Zelle, if you're paying for it with a check, if you're paying your rent with Cash App, make sure you put the landlord's name, and make sure you put, in like the notes, yo, this is June's rent, this is July's rent, this is August rent. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing that. Money orders is old school. Like, we're in 2021. Get out of this old school money order crap. Who gets a money order? We don't need to do that. Don't make this more difficult for yourself. If you're paying for money orders, what's the difference of paying it with a check? You know what I'm saying? Like, get a cashier's check, because that cashier's check is going to come out of your bank account, and we can see that. You know what I mean? And then save the stubs, right? Because when you do a cashier check, and I'm going to reach in my glove department, because I cut checks every fucking day, it seems like. So when you get a cashier's check, right, from your bank, when you get a cashier's check from the bank, what is it going to have here, right? You're going to see, is that in my thing here? Like, you'll keep your stubs. You know what I mean? Keep these stubs. It'll have the date. It'll have everything. You can put what it's regarding. You know what I mean? Make sure you have your stubs when you cut anybody a check. You see what I'm saying? So, like, and just save it. Take a picture of it, put it in a Google Drive, and be super organized with your stuff. Because this rental thing, let me tell you, forget money orders. We're not in 1995. Like, come on, money orders, who still does that? Whatever. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, make sure you're paying your rent. You know what I mean? Make sure you're paying your rent. Put my Cash App up. My Cash App is MG the Mortgage Guy. $ word. Badges played me today. So let me give y'all my Cash App if y'all want to support MG Mortgage Guy, okay? Cash App me, because Instagram wouldn't let my badges go on. All right? So if you want to Cash App your life away. All right? What else I want to tell y'all about this bank statement loan? So I think I pretty much told you guys, like, the 101. Now, obviously, every business owner situation is going to be different. I'm just trying to give you guys generic, general information that can help you guys um, move forward with this loan. Uber drivers. Let me get to the Uber drivers, the Lyft drivers. You know, you're doing DoorDash, you're doing all that good stuff. You guys can get this loan too. Okay? Make sure all your money is digital, it's going into your personal account. You can use 100% of that to qualify. All right? So anyone who is self-employed, anyone who's 1099, independent contractor, this entrepreneur's loan is for you. If your business has not been incorporated for 2 years, again, like I just said, accumulate wealth. You can use your personal statement. So, are you filing as a sole proprietor? Are you an independent contractor? How are you getting paid? You know what I mean? How are you getting paid? Like, so you can do this on multifamilies. You can do now the multifamily is going to require a larger down payment, 20 to 25%. Single families, condos, you can use this. You can use this with non-warrantable condos. No mobile homes, you can't use this with mobile homes. Shout out to my bro Wall Street Trapper in the building. Appreciate you, my guy. So you can use this loan pretty much for everything, any property out there except for like mobile homes, manufactured homes, right? Independent contractor, but getting paid in my LLC as an S corp. So you're an independent contractor, then you have what 1099s, correct? So if you have 1099s, do you have 2 years of 1099s? Because if you have 2 years, two most recent years of 1099s accumulating wealth, then we can probably just use your 1099s to get you qualified also. Yes. Posh, you said, can you combine multiple business? Yes, you can combine multiple businesses. Okay, as long as they've been 2 years, right? So I have a deal right now that I'm actually closing. I think next week, where the guy has three businesses, and we're using the income from all three of those businesses, right? And it helped them qualify. So yes, you can. There's ways around this. You see what I'm saying? There's around this. Yes, DTI will be a factor. DTI will be a factor. 50% DTI is the max with this program. No, you cannot buy commercial property with this loan. It's only for residential. What if you're paying rent with MoneyGram? As long as we can paper trail and document it, right? Paper trail, everything is documentation, guys. Document, document, document. Can you document it, right? Can you document it? Now, let me get back to the bank statements real quick because something just came to my mind. When you're doing deposits, if you're doing, let's just say your business is, you get a lot of wires, you get a lot of digital payments and stuff like that, but then now you're doing transfers from one of your other accounts to another. We're not using the transfers as income because that's not true business income, right? If you keep putting cash into your business account, right, your mattress money, but your business is more collecting wires and digital payment, underwriters will ask the source where this money is coming from. All right. So just make sure that your businesses, we can clearly see where your business income is coming from, because a lot of people, I've had several people like, oh, I have 50,000 a month in deposits, but 45,000 of them shits are transfers from one account to another. All right. We're talking about the bank statement loan, Tina. Um, and what was the question you had, Tracy? Question I was about to ask. What happens when you have multiple 1099s and W-2s and business income? Do they use all of it or do they choose the ones they want? That is a very good question, right? So when you have a situation like this, right? Like, for example, I'll give you my own personal situation. I am W-2 with my mortgage business, but I run a couple other businesses, right? So when I go get approved, when I buy real estate for myself, I normally, if I'm not doing an asset-based loan where I'm using the I'm in my LLC, If I want to put in my personal name, I personally choose to use my W-2s because my W-2s are extremely strong, right? And my credit is good. So I can leverage conventional financing because I want that cheap money. Now, if I don't want the cheap money no more, if I'm just like, you know what, I'm okay with this interest rate. It's a little bit cheaper than the asset base. I want to buy this multifamily, right? Because it's all about strategy. So then I'll just use not my W-2 income. I'll just use my business income and use my deposits to do it that way because asset-based loans are going to be 7-8%, right? But if I can get a bank statement loan on an investment property also and get a 5 to 6%, then I win. This is why I be trying to teach y'all shit, but y'all don't be listening to me though. Y'all just don't be listening to me. This is why I have the home buyers blueprint. I teach y'all all of this shit, but whatever. Uh, Coriel, you said what's the minimum credit score? The minimum credit score is a 640. And is the down payment higher than a traditional mortgage? Yes, the down payment requirements is 10 to 15% down payment. Comparing that to a conventional mortgage, you might have to put down, depending on the loan amount, as little as 5% down payment. So it just really all depends. Um, I hope I didn't butcher your name also, but it really all depends um, how much what type of loan you're really trying to do. But the down payment is typically 10 to 15%. It's 640 credit score. And your business has to be in business for 2 years. You have to be in business for 2 years. Yes, this is in Massachusetts. All right, Coriel. All right, I got it. I didn't butcher you. All right, good looking. I appreciate that. So look, I want to help. Look, shout out to EYL. Shout out to my family. They posted this yesterday. And a lot of you are new here. Y'all came to me. Y'all in my DMs like crazy. I don't be in DMs like that. I'm sorry. I can't. I got shit I'm doing. So I'm here to help you guys. I'll try to answer your DMs. Please just just apply. If you ready to fucking close, just apply. Link is in my bio, man. Get on my calendar. Let's work together. I'll help you and I'll make sure you get a good deal. Shout out to all my earners in the building too. I see y'all Thursday. But yeah, the bank statement loan is a terrific program. But again, for those of you who missed this in the beginning, I want to say this shit to you again, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000% real with you guys again. If you take out this fucking loan and you don't get your shit together with your taxes, so that way you can refinance out of this loan and get into a cheaper interest rate and a cheaper payment, then you are playing yourself. You are playing yourself. You always have to think of your exit. You always have to think of your exit, especially with these type of loans. Yes, it is a 30-year fix, but if you're borrowing 500, 700, 800, $1 million and you're paying 6%, 6.5%, 5.5%, as homes keep appreciating, remember your property taxes, your homeowner's insurance, that's always going to go up. So that means your payment is always going to go up. And a lot of you are making a lot of money right now because we're in the pandemic, but understand when shit gets slows down, and the money ain't coming the way it is right now, and if you can't afford your mortgage, then you're a foreclosure away. And I don't want to see our people go through a foreclosure crisis because they're not being smart and they're not being proactive. So I'm telling you guys, this is a program that is available. I offer this program. I help people with this program, but you need to get your shit together. If you've been incorporated in your business for 5 years, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will allow us to use 1 year tax returns. So that means file your taxes with enough income, so that way you can refinance out of this loan and get yourself into a conventional loan and be in that 3% range. So that way your payment will probably drop $500 to $700 a month, depending on the size of your loan. How soon can you refi? 6 months. Once you make 6 payments, then you can refinance. So I don't want you guys to, and look, and this is what happened, and you guys, those who follow me know, I keep it a buck with y'all every time. I've been doing this shit for 19 years. I started this business in the Wild Cowboy days. There was not Instagram Live when I came in this building. There was barely YouTube and Google, right? There was no Facebook when I came into this business, right? So everything I've learned was trial and error, and by making mistakes and fucking up and seeing other people fuck up around me. And I'm telling you guys, the information that you guys have available today will put you ahead of the game, like further than any generation in this world, right? We're living in the best times. But if you guys are not sitting here applying this information the right way, and you're not listening, then you're gonna fuck yourself. You're going to fuck yourself. Yes, Lily, you got fucked up with your interest rate, and you should have went with MG. We've definitely had that conversation. But it's all good. It's all good, right? I can't help everybody. I do my best, but some of y'all should just be patient sometimes, because you're getting fucked with your deals. I see your deals all the time, and I'll be like, damn, you got fucked. But whatever. What can I do? So, major key out of all of this, the major key out of all of this is, guys, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're self-employed, you too can get approved for financing with using a bank statement loan. All right. I tried to refinance you, but you said it wasn't worth it. I'm glad you said it, Aisha. Aisha No Curry. Because, again, I'm not a salesperson, right? I am a salesperson, but I'm not a salesperson. And what I mean by that is, I'm not thirsty just to refinance people just so I can make some money. I could have sold you a dream on why it made sense for you to refinance. To be honest with you, I could have sold you a hell of a dream. But no, that's not me. Because I know this shit don't make sense. So if I won't do it for myself, then why would I do it? Why would I tell you to do it? And that's kind of like how I always operate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. If it don't make sense for me, then why would I tell you to do it? If I wouldn't personally do this shit, why the fuck am I telling you to do it? You understand what I'm saying? Because, and I do this, you know how many of you guys come out to me and I tell y'all, nah, you stay where you are. Don't refinance. Don't do this. And I be like, damn, man, I'm losing money by fucking doing this shit. But I don't care about the money too much. I just be like, yo, can I sleep at night? Can I sleep at night? You know what I mean? Because the real talk, when I came in this business, I didn't give a fuck about nobody. I was taught by savages and wolves in this business. I was taught by Wall Street rejects. You know what I'm saying? And I was taught how to be a motherfucking killer in this business. So I didn't give a fuck about y'all 15, 16, 17 years ago, because everybody was a dollar sign to me. But I'm a firm believer, and that's why I lost everything. Because karma has no fucking statute of limitation. So this is why I try to operate the way I operate right now, and tell you guys what's really the fucking deal. And I tell you guys the damn truth every single time I get on these platforms and I talk to you guys. I tell you guys what to do, what not to do. I tell you about everything. You know what I mean? Everything that I think you guys need to know. This is why I created the Home Buyers Blueprint. Do you guys understand me coming on these lives and me being on podcasts, and now that I have my own podcast and I have the Home Buyers Blueprint, it costs me money because I'm making y'all so fucking smart now? You know how many times when people come up to me and I lose deals because of the shit that they heard me talk about, and I'm like, fuck. You know how many people in the mortgage business hate me right now? They be gunning for me. You know why? Because y'all motherfuckers are learning too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all learning too much. So they be getting at me. Psst, yo, the DMs I get from loan officers, even people I know, they're like, yo, you fucked up my money this month. Your clients, they follow you. Yo, why you so active? Nigga, I'm active, nigga. I don't care. I'm active. We're going to talk about this all day. Free game isn't free. That is a fact. That is a fact. Free game ain't free. But ultimately, my whole thing is to give you my brain. My brain is your brain. My brain is your brain. What I know, I want you guys to know. So that way you can go out here and execute at a high velocity. You know what I mean? So If your realtor only wants you to go with one lender, don't do it. Go with the best rate. If they don't work with you, too bad. I agree with that. This is why I tell y'all, be your own boss. Be CEOs. Start thinking like investors. Y'all, some of y'all just be too emotional about home ownership. Fuck y'all emotional, but I get it. It's the biggest purchase, and I say that because of me, because I've been doing it so long. So a house ain't shit to me. Like it's just like it's like waking up in the morning and taking a shit and a piss. Like it's like a house. You know what I mean? But like a lot of y'all are just too emotional sometimes, and I be telling y'all, y'all better put on your poker faces because there's wolves in sheep clothing out here, and they coming to eat y'all food. They coming to eat y'all food, and y'all be out here emotional. Stop being emotional, man. This is business. I don't care if you living in the house or it's investment property. This is business, yo. Get your mind right. Stay focused. Be a boss, man. Everybody claiming to be a boss until it's time to go buy a house, then y'all fucking little bitches. like, come on. Get it together. Everybody a boss until it's time to buy a house. Then everybody like, I'm so nervous. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you just said you was a boss 2 minutes ago. How you, like, come on, babe. Really boss up. People fear what they don't know. People fear what they don't know. And this is why I'm vocal. Because I want you to know. No bitch assness. That's a fact. Puff said that shit decades ago. No bitch assness. You know? No bitch assness. So yeah, man, that's all I got. I ain't got much. I've been on this shit ranting for 41 minutes. Welcome to my world, all you new people. Parental discretion is advised. If you don't like profanity, then don't ever come to my lives. Don't listen to my Rants and Gems real estate podcast, which is the #1 real estate podcast in the black community, the #3 real estate podcast in the world. Do not listen to my content if you don't like profanity and real talk, because I'm giving you both of them. I grew up, my father was a potty mouth, my whole family are potty mouths, I'm a potty mouth. So if you can't handle that, and I try to be respectful, but I curse. So I'm gonna save the live for you guys so you can go back and watch this. What states do I service? Go to Garland Mortgage Group, Garland Mortgage Group, um, Garland Mortgage Group Instagram page, and you'll see all the states. Pretty much anywhere from New York to Florida, Texas, Illinois, Cali, uh, Colorado, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Alabama. It's like 21 states. I can't remember all these states. It's like 21 states. So yeah, go to Garland Mortgage Group. You can go there. You can see all the states. No Michigan, no Ohio. Bro, episode 6 was fire. Shout out to my guy Ron. Shout out to Aisha Selden. Tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got another dynamic episode with Rants and Gems podcast. We got the live experience in Atlanta happening on August 4th. The VIP experience. You're going to get lunch. You're going to get dinner. You're going to get unlimited wine. You're going to get networking. We got 5 dynamic episodes we're filming. So if you're not a part of the Rants and Gems VIP experience, you are sincerely missing out. Do you do commercial lending? Yes, I do. I do commercial lending. I only stick to multifamilies. I don't do no other like warehouses and retails. I'm not dealing with that. I'm only dealing with multifamilies. Please bring Julian Gordon on Rants and Gems. Okay, I'll call Julian today. No problem. Bring that 1942. We need that. Spotify is the worst. You can't rate and review it on Spotify for whatever reason. I would say if you got Apple, go to Apple and rate and review. And that's what I need you guys to do too. Rate and review the podcast. Let's make it the #1 real estate podcast in the world. Yes, I don't do HELOCs, but I would say for a HELOC, go to a local credit union. That's where you need to go for a HELOC. All right, so look, man, I gotta go get my food. Go get my Can I give you a better rate than my mortgage company? I don't know. I don't know your deal. This is what I mean. Y'all need education, man. I don't know, Velvet. Velvet Lioness, no disrespect. I say this respectfully. I have no clue. Can I give you a better rate than your mortgage company? I don't know. What's your credit score? What's the property type? What's your DTI? What program are you doing? I have no clue. You might have to pull up to Atlanta. You're damn right. Y'all all need to pull up to Atlanta. Y'all playing yourself. Can you use grants for the bank statement loans? Look, if you're talking about grants, look, some things just don't mix. Grants and bank statement loans, that stuff don't mix. Greens, beans, and proteins. That's a fact. I'm trying to get sexy. Atlanta, yo, I'm telling y'all, come to the Rants and Gems live experience. It is like no other. It's like a mini conference. We filmed 5 episodes. You get unlimited wine. Look, man, I ain't even. I'm here trying to pay for a consultation. Look, y'all gonna stop trying to offer me money. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Yo, what's wrong with y'all? You know, I could probably make $1 million in consultation fees every single year. I can't. I don't understand. Y'all just gonna make me charge y'all to have conversations. Certain things I'm just not going to charge you for. I'm not going to charge you for um, applying for a loan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're ready to apply and work and close within 4 or 5 months, then if my team is lending in that state, then we will help you. But yes, I put out the Homebuyers Blueprint series, Volume 1 and Volume 2, which there's no more volumes after that. Um, but I put out these courses so that way if you want to pay, go pay and buy that. And you'll get 20 plus hours of information plus 2 to 3 webinars every single month with me. Like, pay for that. Because for consultation fees, honestly, y'all couldn't even pay what I make an hour. It wouldn't even, like, you wouldn't pay what I make an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, my hours are expensive if people want to pay me. Like, nah. I don't want to do that to people. I don't want to charge you to have a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, certain shit I'm not going to do. Just take the course. I'm telling you guys, if you take the Homebuyers Blueprint course, I am telling you, you will fucking, you will come out of that course thinking you're a loan officer. It's 8-4 in Atlanta. 8-4 in Atlanta. Link is in my bio. Best way to pass the safe test, study. Yo, what kind of questions y'all be asking me? This is the shit I be talking about. What's the best way to pass a test? Study. Oh my God. All right, I'm about to get off. Y'all killing me. It's not even fucking 12 o'clock yet. I haven't had no wine today, and y'all killing me already. Come on, man. Oh my God, y'all. Respectfully. But you set yourself up for that one, y'all. Respectfully. Oh my God. Do you do Rants and Gems in New York? No. All right, so Asher Cupcake, no. Rants and Gems will not go on tour. And and if you come to the spot, if you come to Atlanta, you'll see why. This is like this is like let me ask y'all a question. Did Arsenio Hall go on tour? Does Jimmy Fallon go on tour? Who else does a night show? Does The View go on tour? No. You want to come to the show, you come to where we film. You come to our studio. We ain't going on no tour. No. Pull up to Wakanda, have a seat, drink some damn wine, get you some shrimp and grits and some brunch, and get your pen and pad out, network, and have a great time for 7 to 8 hours. Oprah went on tour, but she went on tour after she was a multi-billionaire. But No, you're gonna go to Harpro. You want to see Oprah? Where you going? To Harpro Studios. The plug. You want to come to Rants and Gems? You want to see it live? Pull up. Pull up. Now I got you, Asha, but just pull up. Hop on a flight to Wakanda. You can get a flight to Wakanda for $250. Put it in your business name. Tax write-off. The ticket you pay. Tax write-off. Right? Yo, we business people, right? Write that shit off. So pull up. Pull up. All right, I need to get my green juice. We've been on here for 50 minutes ranting. I hope y'all learned a lot from this live. I'ma save it. Go replay it. Listen to the shit again. Take some notes. Link will be in my bio specifically for bank statement loans this afternoon. Apply. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my team's time. If you don't have all the information we're going to request from you, don't even waste our time. Don't get on my calendar. Please do not waste nobody's time. I just want to be very upfront with all you people because we are busy. We're trying to help as many people as we can, but we don't have time to waste. And neither do you. So there you have it. All right? Rants and Gems, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get the live experience tickets. Link is in my bio and in Rants and Gems bio as well. Homebuyers Blueprint Volume 1 and Volume 2. Link is in the bio. Go get it. And let's get to it, man. Let's keep it, maybe I'll start doing these lives more often. Yeah, maybe I'll start doing these type of educational lives more often. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I've been on here for 51 minutes. And food probably cold and everything right now. Messing with y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm going to holler at y'all a little bit later. Bank statement loans, 1099 loans, all that good stuff. Let's make it happen, people. All right? Peace.